I'll give a few seconds for people to come on in. Hello, all. Welcome to the Goat Channel. Yeah. I know Clash of Bao or Van Life with Bao. He always has that Pikachu on his page, but you know what? I thought I would wear a Pikachu shirt just to mess with Bao if he ever sees it. Um, hello, O3, thank you. MCW, Joker, hello, welcome to the chat. And since I know you, MC Joker, personally, guess what? It's going to happen to you. Congratulations, you're a mod. But yeah, I just thought I would come on, guys. Just as I said before, I just thought I would live stream and tell. Oh, I'm buffering? Weird. Well, sorry if I'm buffering, guys. Must be a lot of people on the net or something. Let me know. You're welcome, MCW. But yeah, as I said before, for my last weird. Why am I buffering? Okay, well anyhow, I'm just gonna roll with it. What was I about to say? Oh yeah. As I was saying in my past live streams, I thought I would just roll right into the birthday kind of thing. LOL there, MCW. Yeah. O3 is okay, from what I've seen. Ancient Drummer, welcome to the chat. I don't remember seeing you, but welcome to the Goat Channel. I'm not sure if you're familiar with what I do, but I'm into the civil rights stuff and things like that. So it's been a relatively boring day, other than the crazed doctors, going saying, "Oh, okay, we're gonna visit you at home, and guess what? We're gonna make you come to our office on your birthday." And it's like, darn it, people. I don't like doctors. But as I've told people, if you wish to cuss in my chat room, feel free to. And if you're all wondering, yes, I do have a few rules in my chat room. No threatening of hurting children. No threatening of hurting anybody. I don't care if it's serious or joking. Don't threaten it. Simple stuff like that. No sexual harassment. Well, but when it comes to the sexual harassment stuff, some flirting is okay. But when the person says stop, that's where it needs to end. Ancient drummer, yes. First Amendment. Well, actually, I'm pro-Constitution. I'm very much into it. It's just like this whole virus thing. I think it's just some way to dumb down the people even further, scare them into like giving up more rights. But that's just me. But yeah, guys, like I said, if you want to cuss, fine. If you want to flirt, fine. Just as long as everybody's cool. Yeah, I only say that because of oh, thank you, Ancient Drummer. I only say that because one of the crew people that I used to film with, and those who know me know which person I'm talking about. She likes to do it, so it's like, yeah, okay, all part of her charming personality. Rafa, Rafa, yeah. Are you sure it's not like some Beetlejuice thing? MCW. I don't know. O3, what do you think? But yeah. Oh, 10th man is on. Huh. What a character he is. Yeah, I like messing with 10th man now and then. He's cool though. Hmm. Yeah. Well, I rather flirt with that Tucson Lori girl, but nah, not gonna happen. But still, like I said, guys, my chat room is fairly relaxed. Just use a little common sense when it comes to certain subjects. O3, thank you. It's one of my family members' rocking chairs. I'm kind of an old school person myself. Love rocking chairs. Like my coffee out of a percolator. That kind of stuff. And plus, I'm also one of those people, I have difficulty sitting still, anyways. If I sit still for too long, next thing you know, I'll just be sleeping. So I just gotta be moving. Oof. Well, MCW, I hope she gets better. You know, not sure on how to say that, on but I wish the best. I mean well. But yeah, thank you all for coming to my channel, looking at my ugly mug. So yeah, guys, if you can give thoughts and prayers for MCW Joker. So, you know, okay. Yeah, for his mother, who took a turn for the worse, if y'all can give thoughts and prayers. Oh, I hate these crazy notifications that just pop up. Makes it hard to read the chat when they pop up on the notifications. You're welcome, MCW. Yeah, the goat barn. Nothing scarier than the goat barn. Or the goat den. I'm not sure which sounds better. The goat den of doom. Mwahaha. I don't know. Whatever sounds good for you guys. But yeah, just you're welcome, MCW. Yeah, but still, I'm waiting for my court case to come and go. Gonna see if I can get it to speed up a little. I mean, it's crazy on what they tried arresting me for. I didn't even bother the cops. It was that one cop who made it a problem. Huh. Ah, four goats, O3. Is one of those goats me, followed by three women? Well, no. Can't handle three women. I've been in relationships. I can tell you guys the truth. I don't know how the guys can handle dealing with more than just one woman. To me, that would be a headache. Having to remember all that little detailed information, which one's has what birthday, which one likes this, which one hates that. Yeah, then they find out about each other. Then it's like, oh, no. Run. MCW, probably. I don't know. Hello, Shelly D. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to bring something up. Told Bao I would bring it out. Oh, well, I'll bring it out on the 18th, definitely. Yeah, and Shelly D, thank you for that item. That's a cool little piggy, though. And for all those who don't know, Bao has those voodoo piggies. Especially for those who've been in trouble with the Baxter County Police Department. So, yeah, and thanks to Shelly D, I ended up getting one. Oh, 35 years, ancient drummer. Well, sir, I would have to give you credit. My marriage lasted 4 years. But it's one of those things, I'm not going to be one of those guys going, hey, it's all her fault or anything like that. We both had our problems. We shouldn't have been together at all. But being young and stupid, went for it. But yes, 35 years. That's good, ancient drummer. I hope you make it to 75, if not higher. Uh, well, O3, I think I'll just take you and MCW Joker and lock you into a goat barn and let you guys, settle the difference there. How about that? Well, thank you, Shelly D. I will definitely get you back on that one. She was a drum corps? Drum corps? Fierfer? I'm not sure on how that's pronounced. Fifer? Okay, well, as soon as I figure out what that means, congratulations, though. Yeah, that's why I like doing these live chats because, you get these new words and gives me time to look it up. Yeah, I'm a Neanderthal, very uneducated kind of a thing, but I like learning stuff. Ancient drummer, is that like German? Maybe? Dutch? But yeah, hold on, guys. Let me turn on the light so y'all can see me better. There we go. Much better. But yeah, it's something else. But yeah, like I said, you guys, feel free to start a conversation with me, with each other. O3, ever been married yourself? Oh, yes, goat talk. Come to the Desert Goat channel. Learn the goat talk. Work on your goat language. But yeah, I try to. I know my conversations were a little boring, but it works. You're on your second one. Well, I've been married once. Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about, Ancient Drummer. Cool. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just kind of relaxing. I'm one of those people. I have almost no sense of humor. That kind of a thing. I just kind of like. And plus, I'm getting older, and I don't like birthdays, but I deal with them. You know. Well, I don't mind birthdays. I just don't like people jumping out of shadows and yelling surprise. Oh, want a hug? I don't know. How cute are you? If you're cute, Mookie, maybe. But I don't know. I would have to look at that. But still, Mara, are you having a bad dream, you crazy dog, moving your leg like that? Crazy dog. Oh, wicked. Well, one of these days I'll have to look. Yeah, you might be wickedly cute, but I'm wickedly ugly. That's for sure. Get her done. Yeah, don't know what I'm getting done, but let's get it done. Mookie's thumbnail's a dude. Hmm. Well, I'm not into the dude thing, but still. What the? I hate my family's computer. Well, I do got some Native American blood in me. So yeah, it's like Cherokee or something like that. I would have to go through it. Um, '03, no, not where I'm at right now. You know, plus where I live right now, I wouldn't want to goat in this area. There is a few people that might violate the goat, and these are druggies around here. Who knows what they'll do? Just people around here. They toss needles and stuff, and I don't want the needles getting into the goats. I worry too much that somebody's going to do something stupid and hurt the animal. Can't stand that. If you have to hurt an animal, you shouldn't be anywhere near an animal. It's you either take care of them properly or don't have them at all. And if you're one of those sickos, you should seek some kind of medical attention of some kind. I don't care. Just, yes. Yeah. Spoil and rotten. Yeah, just like the animals here, they're all spoiled rotten. Except for one. One's not spoiled, but she's a guard dog. And it's just like I like good guard dogs. So. Yeah, I have one neighbor. I don't have to bring out the dogs to get rid of him. Man, you want to talk about a man being scared of everything? Bring out a lizard, he jumps, screams, and runs. Bring out a snake, he jumps up and screams and runs. Bring out a chihuahua, small dog, he gets up and runs. Bring out a cricket, he jumps out and runs. Bring out a spider, he jumps out and runs. Pretty much, you bring out any critter, he jumps and runs, man. 6'4", 200 pounds, nothing but a coward. 03, that depends on the goat. Mookie, probably. But to 03, to get back to your question, like I said, it depends on the goat. The goats I raised were show goats. They ate alfalfa, grain, stuff like that, because you gotta have them in good condition. Now there are other goats. Now they have goats out there that they use, like in California, that eat the wild grass. Mookie, yes, it's like if you ever seen a dog show, where they take things like basset hounds, Pomeranians, and all that, show them and compete against each other. Same idea, only difference is it's the same breed competing against the same breed. I specifically stuck to the African pygmy goat, which is roughly 2 feet. Yeah. I don't know, Mookie. I'm sure my ex-wife would give her a run for her money. Yeah, anybody who's ever met my ex-wife might think that. But she's a good woman as long as she visits for like 10 minutes and goes. Anything longer than that, then she starts getting on the nerves. Yeah, I don't know about that, Mookie. Muskets at dawn. I do love the smell of gunpowder. Ah, yeah. Baby girls are the best. They always come up to be fascinating. But I hope you teach them things like martial arts and all the other stuff. Teach them to be independent, Mookie. Hello, M Star. Oh my gosh, Blue Ivy. Didn't expect to see you in here. Hello, sweetheart. Oh, now I'm really excited, man. They got Blue Ivy in the house. Oh, nice. But yeah, it's always good to teach your baby girls to be independent, have them know how to fix cars or at least change the tire and change the oil. Mookie, no, I was calling Blue Ivy sweetheart and M Star 3. My two favorite girls right there. Not too bad. Not too bad, Blue Ivy. Just wishing the court date would hurry up. Doctors changed my appointment to my birthday. Yeah, it's all insane. Uh, you're leaving already, M-Star? All right. Well, talk to you later on. But yeah, just things get crazy and we got to deal with what we can. But tomorrow, hopefully, it's relaxing. Thinking about maybe going fishing or something. You know, maybe do some cop watching. Yeah, Mookie, funny, very funny man. Uh, but yeah, I never thought Blue Ivy would be in my chat room. But here she is. Yeah, I'm planning on calling Tucson Lori tomorrow, see if I can get her to answer her phone. But I find it's best when I want to talk to Lori's to go to her page, her channel, and saying, "Hey, I'm calling you." She's a good woman. She gets so busy. It's like, okay, let her do her thing. That's why I don't call her much. It's like she gets so busy, and it's like I let her, carry on with what she's doing. She's a good woman, though. Very good woman. But yeah. So what do you all think? Oh, 03. Yes, she is. She's very adorable. Blue Ivy, no, you don't have to worry about being scared. Here, it's a very relaxed room. Uh, Blue Ivy is your wife. Back off. Okay. Well, I don't know you well enough, but if Blue Ivy can confirm it, okay. Well, I'm not getting into that area. I don't do that kind of stuff. But still, anyhow. Joe Cool. Hello. How are you? Okay, Joe Cool, you just been made a mod. Please don't go too crazy on me. Okay. Yeah, Mookie is something else. What a trip, huh? But still, um, Mookie, why weren't you made a mod? No, it's not because of your skin color. It is, I don't know you well enough. The ones that you see that are a mod, I, I either personally know or I've known them long enough through other channels that I know I can trust them to behave themselves in my room, my chat room. I don't need to be giving somebody a blue wrench that's going to go all crazy and just go on a power trip. Zombie response team, hello. Long time no see. Can't wait to see you back here in Texas, buddy. But it's one of those things, to quote a movie, with great power comes with great responsibility. So yeah, all I ask is you be a good mod, whack a troll now and then. Just mods, don't run around whacking each other with the wrenches. I know it seems like fun, seeing another mod, but still. Well, thank you, O3. But yeah, it's amazing that I'm getting all these cool people in my room. But still, it's crazy. Yes, Joe Cool. Yeah, I know. Your laugh is something else, brother. It's just like most of the time when the chats are going on and I'm listening to the live stream, I usually have the Bluetooth, and your laugh is definitely a trademark. It's just like, oh, that's Joe Cool I hear in the ear. Uh, okay, Marquis, this is not a room for medical opinions. This is not a medical chat room. No asking for medical advice or legal advice in this room. On the Riverwalk? I've never seen that, Shelly D. Well, there's a little fishing hole not too far from me that I plan on going to. And maybe if I'm lucky, I can catch a few things. Um, agreed, Shelly D. Agreed. I don't think I want to be eating the fish from there either. The fish would be probably pretty foul. Blue Ivy. I live near San Antonio. That depend. If you're asking for time frame, would you like to give it to you by car, foot, or public transportation? Uh, but yeah, like I said, most of the stuff can fly stuff around in my chat room. Things like asking for medical opinions, legal advice. No, it don't fly. Only because I don't want to be held responsible for bad advice like that. O3, welcome back. As far as the fish having COVID-19, I don't think that's possible, but it's just my opinion and only a opinion. I think this is just a scare tactic. Um, Marquis, you could stay just making a joke about the COVID-19 fish. That's okay. That's cool. But still, okay. Okay, I don't know who you're texting, Joe. Cool, but hope it's a good time. Still, I've never done actual several streams in a row that didn't last less than 15 minutes, but I wish I had the 1,000 subs to do the phone stuff, but still. as I said earlier, well, I should have said it earlier, when it comes to wives or girlfriends or whatever, I'm a one woman guy. How guys can have multiple women just lined up like that, how they keep it all straight is beyond me. That is one fight I don't want to be a part of. And girls, if you ever date a man and you find out he's stepping out on you with other women, don't take it out on the other women. They're probably in the same boat as you are, and it's best to walk away from them. So, uh, what does everybody think of the things going on today? Me personally, I can't wait until things get back to normal. You went and had this. What am I drinking? Coffee. Yeah. Okay, let's see how hot is it out here. It's roughly like in the 80s, 90s, and here I am drinking coffee. Uh, well, good luck to you, ancient drummer. I don't think I can handle that many women. I am a Neanderthal. I like to keep things simple. O3. Well, you would have to have some serious land for that. No, it's just you would have to have. I don't know what it is here in Texas for land per cow. But still, raising critters like that is not cheap. Not cheap at all. Yeah, are you going to name them like T-bone, steak, stuff like that? O3. But yeah, out of one of these days, I've gotta have a few other legends come into my room. Oh yes, all the thumbs up are useful. A thumbs up, thumbs down, thumb sideways. It don't matter to me. You're in my room. You're giving me content. Um, Shelly D. I've thought about it, but as I said, I'm a Neanderthal, and I would have to have somebody there who knows what they're doing, who can actually walk me through it. Because, I'm one of those people, if you told me like over YouTube, I would still be going, what the heck? What am I missing? What am I doing wrong? And if you're there showing me, like right there and telling me, okay, press that, I would be able to do it. Um, O3, buying like a cow for like 500, you would have to get lucky on that. It's one of those things you have to understand the market on it, see how much per pound that they're selling it for. Your best bet would to be buy a calf, I would think. But then again, you have to pay attention to the market. There's either two ways of doing that. One, you can talk to the to a cattle rancher, or go to your cattle auction, and before buying at a cattle auction, spend time there, see how it works, figure it out. I would have to go find them, Shelly D. As far as cattle ranchers, I haven't dealt with any cattle ranchers since I was 17 years of age. And that's all down there in Arizona. But they should be fairly easy to find down here in Texas. Yeah, I think there's a rancher about 30 miles down the road, I think. But it'll definitely be worth talking to. O3. Yes, it takes forever, but at least you know what's going into it. Well, Shelly, the cattle ranchers, yeah, they're probably hurting right now. But I say if the meat market is causing you trouble, like the stores, see you later, Mookie. If they're giving you trouble on buying meat, my best suggestion to you would be talk to your local rancher. You and a couple people go down there, talk to the rancher, buy a cow, talk to your local butcher, and have it butchered out that way. Oh, HOA. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't like HOA. I'm one of those people, if I bought a home, if I wanted to paint my door red, I want to paint my door red. If I want to paint my house tie-dye, I want to paint my house tie-dye. I don't like people telling me, hey, you can't do this with your home. You can't do that with your home. It drives me insane. I don't like people telling me what I can and can't do with my home. It's bad enough cops do that. Yeah, I know. The whole COVID-19 thing, don't touch your face. Yeah, when they tell me don't touch my face, I'm half tempted to lick my hand and just go like that with it. Just to tick them off. Yeah, and that's another thing I don't like about that's one thing, Shelly D, I miss about growing up on the farm, is when you live like in a city like area, urban area like I am now, versus the farm. You got your neighbors that are always, looking in their nose just right into your business. Out on the farm, your nearest neighbor's like 4 or 5 miles away, if not further. And the only thing your neighbor might do is go, okay, how are you? Are you doing okay? Do you need anything? No, I don't. Do you need anything? No? Okay, we're good. It's just people nowadays, they're too insane. It's a very okay. Hold on, guys. Yeah, yeah, a word came up, and is that intriguing? Oh, yes, that's intriguing. Okay, now I know what it means. Yeah, see, I don't think I've had enough coffee today, man. Yeah, I grew up on a farm, J&L, and to tell you the truth, I missed it. Where I grew up, I could literally take a rocking chair like this, put it in the middle of the main street, and rock all day, and not one car would come down the road. The only car that would come down the road is the people delivering mail. That's just how isolated my family farm was. And when people would drive by, when they go down the road, it's like, oh, dude, they're going to turn around. And the only reason we knew they're going to turn around is because on the county road, it came to a dead end. So, of course, they had to turn around. And if it was raining, oh boy. It's like, yeah, at the end of the road where they're going to turn around, they're going to get stuck, because of the mud. And a few of them have. And it would be kind of funny. Oh, I got 4-wheel drive. I can get out of anything. Well, alrighty. Excuse me while I light up a cigarette, sit down, relax, and watch you trying to get out. And the ones that did get out, they only got out for one reason, by themselves. Is because they had a winch on the front of their vehicle and pulled themselves out. All right, Shelly D. And I look forward to talking to you later. Miss Mac, Little Mac, how you doing? Yeah, I miss talking to you, Little Mac. Sorry I didn't return your call, Little Mac, Miss Mac. I just got busy there for a second. I just now remembered it. But yeah. But yeah. For those of you who asked on what I smoke, this is what I smoke. It's an actual pound of that tobacco. It's one of those things where I hand roll it. Yeah, I know. And I usually put it in a little baggie and put it in my back pocket. But yeah, Jay, now the one nice thing about where I grew up is anybody who came down the road to do any illegal sales, we knew it right away. Just because you're talking about a farm road where people rarely come down. And I'm talking about once every. The only people that came down this road were family or some county workers. So if you have like some fancy sport car, okay, they might get away with using the excuse, I'm lost, wrong turn. Maybe once, maybe twice. But after the fourth, fifth time, it's like, okay, we know what you're up to. That's not allowed here. So, but yeah. And the one thing I miss about the farm is, the shooting, target shooting. It's just, it can be fun. So true, little Magnus Mac. But yeah, mostly I come on at this time, just to say hi to everybody, hold a conversation. But like I was saying, tomorrow is the big 3-9 for me. Um, once the stream is ended, you all could give me a rough idea on what time to go live, and I'll see if I can make it possible for you. But yeah, well, speaking of coming down to see you on the farm, Jay, now, the one thing I hated about growing up on a farm is you would have people come by, and they would do it in the middle of the night and drop off their critters. And that's one thing us farm people hate the most. You know, but back in the day, growing up on the farm, okay, if you're going to drop, the way my family worked back in the day, if you're going to drop an animal off, okay, you do it, in the daytime during reasonable hours. Hello, David. You know, if you come around at 2, 3 a.m. in the morning, you're likely to get shot. And some people think it's funny, but, when you're 40, well, way past 45 minutes, like almost an hour from the nearest city, and you have somebody just sneaking around and going, here's a critter. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. Some people get mad at me because when I walk very quietly and I scare the hell out of them. Oh, yes, that's one of my fun things to do. I like sneaking up on people and watching them put the animal there and go, what's up? Oh, you want to talk about people jumping? Oh, 03. I am a huge, very huge knife fan. But yeah, when it comes to farm people, two things you'll notice that they'll always have. One is a knife, whether it be a multi-tool pocket knife or a gun. And farming people, yes, do practice. But since I moved out into like a city environment, I mean, I'm not much of a gun person. I'm more of a archery person. I love bows, arrows, crossbows, stuff that are a little bit more quieter than a gun. But yeah, I am the do no harm person, but I do adjust my behavior to the situation at hand. It's just like well, the day I got arrested, I tried keeping my behavior low key. When you have an officer going, like that, and it's like, dude, quit touching me. Yeah, there's something wrong with that officer. He makes me wonder, But that's why I would like this whole court case to be done with. I would like to ask that officer one question on what exactly was he thinking. I would like to have a friendly conversation. If he wants to go out and have a few beers or whatever, I'm fine with that. I hold no ill will towards him. Which, speaking of the whole knife thing, I'm surprised they let me keep my multi tool. 03, agreed. I didn't deserve that treatment. I sure the hell wouldn't have done that with him. Now, if he would have just stand there like, hey, how are you? You know, can I talk with you? I would have chatted with him. But no, people like that, they kind of have. That's why I would like to talk to him. You know, get to see what's really going on with him. But that's the farm life coming out of me, I guess. You know, rather be like, okay, we had our thing, we dealt with it. As long as you're cool with me, I'll be cool with you. Nobody deserves to get treated like that, no matter where you're from. Country, city, across the ocean. Well, okay. Is there any UK people in my room? What do you guys call that from England? The pond or something? Now, people from England, oh, I love how they reference things. It's like one time when I worked at a convenience store, a older gentleman came into my store and he asked for a pack of cigarettes. And okay, but he referenced the cigarettes as I thought he meant something totally different. Because apparently, from his generation, a pack of cigarettes, they don't use the same language as we do here in America. Here it's like smokes, cigarettes, and he ended up calling them fags. And it's like, okay, what is this guy talking about? And at that time, I thought, okay, maybe he swings a certain way. Maybe he's looking for the all male bar at the down the ways. And it's like, no, no, no. And he started pointing at the cigarettes, and it's like, oh, you want cigarettes? And it's like, okay, sir, I'm sorry, my bad, my mistake. You know, I ended up apologizing it for him. But being the person I was, it's like, you know what? Since I made a mistake, I'll pay for him for you. Oh yes, 03. I do, I do miss filming with the Tucson crew. Uh, they all have their own personalities, and what I liked about the crew is when you get all us personalities together, you got like multiple, just from one extreme to the other, and it's just, I like seeing the cops' faces because they don't know how to handle it. Because it's like, usually it's all one behavior and they're trained to deal with that one behavior. The pack mentality. But yet, when you got a group together and you got one that's like, hi, how are ya? And you got the other one just the creepy, sitting there with the cell phone looking at you. And you got, hey, baby, how are ya? Then you got the others that are like, F you. And it's like, the cops are like, dude, we can't deal with these multiple personalities. And it's like, yeah, okay, we work, man. But it's interesting. Uh, but yeah, I also come outside to smoke, you all. I mean, I'm a firm believer in not smoking inside one's home. Because, when people walk into my home, the last thing I want them to smell is the cigarette. And that smell of a cigarette gets into everything. And it just, getting it out, it's crazy. Oh, heck yeah, O3. I love the Tucson crew. I miss filming with them. It's just, you can't ask for a better group than like Tucson Lori, Tuck, Police Suck, El Charo, Negro Justice. They're all different personalities, and they're all interesting and fascinating. Dude, if you want to talk to me, get out of your car. I ain't a damn dog. You don't need to be honking your damn horn. Yeah, that's one of my pet peeves, guys. We're in a day and age where we have cell phones and all that. If you don't want to come up and say, hey, come talk to me, fine. You can either come up and say hi, you got a cell phone, you can call me. If you don't have my phone number, either knock on the door, see me outside standing doing whatever, you come out and say hi. You don't just. It irritates me that they sit in their car and honk the horn. It's like, dude, I'm sorry that both your legs were broke. Do you have a disability where you can't move your legs and you can't come up and say, hey, can I talk to you for a second? Ugh, irritating. David Barnett. David Barnett, have you been to other rooms? Your name sounds familiar, man. But yeah, that's probably one of the few times you guys will see me rant on my video. It's one of those things. I don't rant too much. And when I do rant, it's still a little quiet. Now traffic's starting to pick up again. But yeah. Well, at least my numbers keep jumping up and down. But still, guys, what do you all think? Should the goat rant more? Rant less? What do y'all think? Well, I can rant more, but I would have something to rant about. Anyhow. So, wow, an hour 4. But yeah, it's just Tucson. It's a great place to be at times. As to some people, when they ask me, what do I think of Tucson, Arizona? It's like, man, you got very few good people, but mostly it's a city of freaks, geeks, weirdos, meth heads, and everything else, all mixed into one package. I knew one guy out there who, one second where he claimed he was a vampire, next second he was a werewolf that turned on a blood moon, and the same guy would turn around and claim that he dated the Mortal Kombat character called Shiva, the woman with the 4 arms and all that. Then I've also met other people that claimed they were vampires. It's one of those things where it's like, when I finally quit being a security guard, I was like, dude, need some quiet, man. Those people are just a little bit too out there for me. I mean, I won't judge them on their beliefs. If you think you're a vampire, dude, go ahead, be a vampire. Just don't be biting my neck or anything else for that blood. You know, like I said, I won't judge you on your personal beliefs, but if you start doing harm, I will match that personality and I will put you in check. People are weird. But yeah. So what do you all think? Do I look better with my glasses on or with my glasses off? I was kind of hoping that El Charo might come in with Lori, but still. But yeah, I miss those two some fears though. They're good people. Uh, so you know what? Time for the goat to go back inside. Oh, I should have shaved before I came online. And that's another thing I like to do with people, though, when it comes to them saying, goat shave. I would go grab a razor and I would just start shaving, dry shaving. And that usually drives people nuts. And it's just like, to me, I like seeing their face when I start dry shaving because they're going like, oh, ow, 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 ow. And it's like, dude, it's not that painful. It only hurts because you're a wimp. Okay, let's see what you said. 03, I think it's 03. Oh, I look mean without the glasses? Yeah, I get that a lot. One person referenced it to when I would look at them and talk to them, it looked like I was peering into their soul, leaving some evil into them. Demon eyes. That's okay, I like it. But still. So 03, is it because the haircut without the glasses that makes me look so mean? Or is it like a combination of haircut and personality? But still, but that's okay. I'm all and no bite. I'm not that bad of a goat. Only when I need to. So, but like I said, I can be a nice guy. I could be a mean guy. It depends on what people project as far as attitude and all that. It's like opinions. If I like the person, it'll be like, okay, man, what's your opinion? If I don't like them, it's okay. If I want your opinion, me, myself, and I will give it to you. Hardcore. Yeah. Well, I'm sure my one roommate would agree with you on that. We actually went shooting one time, with guns and stuff. He found out that I'm a little bit more accurate than I let on to be. It's one of those things. Yeah, when you grow up handling guns, yeah, you're gonna be pretty good. But as I tell people, I should be an okay as a shot, but I'm nowhere near as good as I was. Oh, my goat references. I never heard of it put that way, but I think I'll use that. If you don't mind, O3. Wise goat once says, if you like shock treatment, visit your local piggy. Yeah, they got those tasers. I can see why they wouldn't pull the taser on me. Oh, baby, shock me again, shock me again. Man, he likes it too much. Maybe that's why the cop tossed me around. Maybe he knew I would like the taser too much. Yeah. Yeah, I used to do electrical wiring for residential houses. It's something else. As I tell people, if you're going to mess with power, turn it off first. Because there's nothing worse when you're working and all of a sudden, it's like, ooh, that hurts. How did I meet Tucson Lori? Well, that's interesting. The story behind that is I was watching Talk TUC Police Suck, and I ended up donating money one time, and that's how I found out his email and all that. And I expressed interest in filming, and one day he ended up calling me and asked if I wanted to do some cop watching, and I said yes, and pretty much that's when I met Lori, High Desert Community Watch. Who was there? I think there was Catilla the Hun, Freedom Fighter. Oh, who else was there? Well, there's a few other people there. And it was just all one hit. Yeah, if I remember correctly, me and Lori, Tucson Lori, started the same day. It's just like when I first met her, it's like, who is this good-looking chick? She's very hot, very attractive. And then I got to know her. And then later on, I got to meet El Charro. Oh, yes. Those two officers were dicks. But me, God bless El Charro. He was kind of looking out for, trying to look out for everybody. But when Lori went to go check the radar, I just wanted to stand outside the door, to not only keep an eye on the officer that was by the driver's door, but to keep an eye on the other officer to make sure he didn't mess with Lori. But still. But that Pig Tyrant Valley, man, we filmed it twice, and they failed both times miserably. I believe James Freeman visited there. They improved just, well, that would be too much. About that much. If that at best. But yeah, if everybody just were to pick up a camera and just start filming them and just in your local areas, you'd be surprised on how many cops would just be going back to the police station and crying, oh my gosh, they're filming, they're on to their rights. How dare they? But still, they don't like it when you film them. But I love how El Charro was just talking to that one officer. You got to show us this, you got to show us that. No, how about if I just show you, guess which finger he was showing? That's the only thing I got to show you. And the officer tried intimidating us with Laws, the younger officer. And it's like, dude, you're oinking up the wrong tree. Yeah, I know it's barking up the wrong tree, farm stuff, but since they're little piggy, it's oinking up the wrong tree. Oh, yeah, O3. El Charo, he can be quite hilarious. But there's a reason why I call him the charming flirt. When it comes to piggies, though. The way he does it, it's just like, it's within his rights, but he kind of flirts with him a little, and it just, but he's also one of those people, if they want to arrest him, he'll be like, okay, you want to take me in? Go for it. I'll have you beat by the end of the month. But yeah, out of all the ones I've met, I remember my first impression of Attila the Hun, freedom fighter. Because it was like Tuck, El Charo, and Attila. And Attila was sitting next to El Charo, and I looked, and it's like, who is this woman? I mean, I didn't recognize her at first, because I'm used to seeing her with sunglasses and that little cap she was used to wear. And it's not until she spoke, and it's like, oh my gosh, Attila the Hun. But I know how I got introduced to her stream. I used to watch, I still watch Furry Potato. Oh, love that furry. And I would always hear her, talking to Furry. And it's like, who is this cool woman? What is her channel? And I ended up finding her channel, and it's like, you know what? Click sub. But yeah, she's a sweetheart, though. She is very professional. But yeah, I've met some interesting people, and it's like, I did meet James. I know you all heard me say I met James Freeman, but it was a few seconds. We were doing a cop watch, and once it was done, hello, Mr. Freeman, shook his hand. I'm Desert Goat, and that's where we ended it. But yeah, it's just James. He is absolutely hilarious to me. And it's just the last stream I saw him do, he had like went to the store and bought like female underwear, panties, whatever you want to call it, and put it over his face. It's one of those things I would love to ask his wife. It's like, what do you think? And it's just, I wouldn't know how to handle that personally. Be like, dude, what's going on? Freaking me out. But still, well, I think I'll call it a night on my stream. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Snail dreams. That's right, snail. That little critter with a shell that moves slowly. Snail dreams. Sharing is caring. Good night, all.